Okay.
everybody, to an All Nerds podcast, episode 50-something, 53?
I believe it's 53.
Don't knock your mic. That's
I
bad podcast
did.
etiquette.
I'm sorry.
No! Not okay.
My
it's just-
apologies, viewer.
We're here. It's Johnny and Levi.
No,
How's
this
it
is
going,
50.
Levi?
This is 54. I was checking.
54!
54. Midlife crisis.
See? I don't pay attention. That's the problem.
Midlife crisis. That's what we're having on this episode.
Yes, kinda. Damn.
So-
It's kind of crazy we've done 54 episodes. Well, I guess you more like 40 or something like that, but yeah, crazy.
I've done a few. I've gotten in.
You've done a couple.
I've done a couple
here and there.
Couple here and there.
Here and there.
Little,
I guess.
hey, you know
Hey.
what?
What?
So last week it was just Dylan and I. We talked about Attack of the
True.
Clones, the prequels. Those few who listen to that podcast, because we posted rather late, didn't get a lot of views because we just totally missed the upload schedule.
It's true. Inconsistent.
Just real quickly, I just want to put it out there.
Please put it out there.
I was coming down hard on Attack of the Clones, but we love Attack of the Clones. Just want to put that.
I do love Attack of the Clones.
I
wish I was there because I would have had a very strong opinion. I think Clone Wars, Attack of the Clones is.
Just real quickly, just wanted to put that positive Attack of the Clones prequel energy out there. We're
Good
fans.
Start.
But secondly, Poopy Pants Dylan, he was all no, we don't talk about MCU here, and we had a plan going into this, but I realized we could do a tier list kind of dealio if we wanted to do that because you wanted to do it. You were like, let's rock it, let's roll it, let's rank some MCU stuff, and I was like, yeah, but then Dylan was like, no, but Dylan nowhere to be found, so we could. However, there is some stuff that we should.
We should wait.
Okay.
This is Celebration Week, and this is Star Wars.
It is.
I feel like.
By the way, that's Johnny. That's Johnny. This is Levi. We don't really do our names anymore. I don't think we said our names. I've been doing.
I said Johnny and Levi.
Did you?
I did.
Oh. It's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right. My brain is getting sucked out. It's my finals area time in school. And
Levi has the weirdest school schedule I think ever.
It's not that weird. It's just quarters. It's just quarters.
It's almost as weird as this.
No, it's not.
I think it might be.
I think that Lego Yoda from 2005, Revenge of the Brick, that is the weirdest Yoda, and we didn't.
Why didn't we put that?
And we didn't put it on the list.
That
is the weirdest Yoda. I think
we're referencing an episode we did a few weeks back. Everybody, we did a Yoda, a Yoda, because Yoda's had many looks, believe it or not, throughout the years, and so we did a little bit of a tier list for that.
It was a little bit of a tier list. It was about 2 hours of ranking Yodas, but yeah,
it's true.
Yeah,
it was a while. Anyway, so Levi, this is quite a week for us. This is a big week.
I'm going to see you.
Big week. You're going to see me. I'm going to see you.
You will see us, viewer, together.
You're going to see me. Yeah.
And we're both not going to be in our respective places because we're going to be in Anaheim, California for Star Wars Celebration, and it's going to be popping.
It's going to be popping. This is a big year. I have wanted to go. Let's see. I want to go to Celebration. I don't even know. For a very, very long time. So I'm eagerly looking forward to it, and I thought this is the year to go. This is a big year for Star Wars. Clearly.
It is.
You know? There's so much.
And I think that I am really optimistic about the news we will hear, but I will admit I am pessimistic about the vibes of the whole convention. Just because it still is like
because you're a veteran. Oh, not a veteran, but you're a second timer.
Stolen valor. I guess this is second time, and 2019 was just so perfect. It was perfect in almost every way, in terms of the experience, like the talking to people. But this year, there's some kind of weird COVID rules.
There's a COVID regulation.
There's the COVID, so that sort of it's not obviously necessary, but it cramps the vibe a little bit. Like you can't handshake. You can't hug.
You can't
officially. I don't think anyone's going to enforce that rule. I'm going to be honest. Good luck trying to enforce that.
That sounds. Yeah, I know that sounds.
But like even like people
I get like
can't,
a mask, but that sounds silly.
Like people. Oh yeah, I'm not talking about like. Oh yeah, I obviously I think masks that's an acceptable thing. At this point.
Yeah.
But no, like they have real rules about like cosplay and how masks interact with cosplay and.
Yeah, don't you have to wear a mask under? If you have
I don't know. There's some stuff where I'm like all right, like. I don't want my vibes. The vibe. It's a vibe check moment, you know.
Right.
And I'm like,
I didn't know about the handshake.
I know, like no, like I don't want to like not be able to, because obviously everyone has to be vaccinated to go.
Right.
I believe anyway.
So
it was.
And
that may have changed too. I don't know. That's the thing. The rules
Oh,
also
not.
are constant changing. But my point is, I admit,
I am worried
I
we're gonna
got
get
some
sick
negative
either way
vibes.
though, because
Yeah, I am.
conventions. When you go to conventions for, especially I've never been to a 4-day convention, but going for that long period of time in
Oh,
that like
Chicago was
crowded
5.
amount of,
Yeah,
right. So being in that
experience.
being in a space with that many people, like for that long and exposure to it, like I mean, did you get sick for 2019?
I
I know a lot of
didn't.
people did. You
I
did.
didn't. I
You
escaped the
didn't. Oh,
convention
okay.
crud. But this year,
So there is a
it's
natural
COVID.
just convention
It's
sick,
COVID.
but
You
now
may have
there's
heard of it.
COVID.
You may have heard of it. It's
Really?
a
What is it?
viral disease.
Really? I've never heard of it. It's interesting.
It's sweeping the nation, and it's on the
Mm,
rise, like literally again right now, which is really
it's true.
cool. And I've been
Perfect
dreading
timing.
getting sick before because I'm like, I swear to God, if I get sick and I have to not like, I might die. Like I might die of sadness. Um,
Like Padme.
like Padme. It's true. That's how it happens.
Mm,
I would lose the will to live. But yeah, so there is some stuff, but I want to try and keep positive. So yeah, the news though, really looking
yeah.
forward to the news and the shopping. But the vibes on the floor, I'm like,
News and the shopping.
I'm
Do you have a
hoping we can make
shopping
it work.
list? I don't have anything particular
I
I'm
do.
looking for yet. You do?
I do have a shopping list.
Okay.
I am hunting. People may know I am a collector of sorts. Much like
No.
maybe
No, I don't think so.
much like Benicio del Toro in the film Guardians of the Galaxy from 2014, directed by James Gunn. That's me. And I except instead of people, it's Star
Mhm.
Wars things.
Right.
So yeah, there is some stuff I'm looking for. Particularly this year, it's Kenobi. I'm feeling prequel nostalgia, so I'm looking for some Revenge of the Sith figures. I want to try and get Xi'an. I want to try and get that
Chien?
Xi'an
Yeah, yeah.
in box
I know what the
Xi'an.
figure looks like. It comes with it's a episode 2,
Episode 2
3
is
and
the
3
Saga
quarter
collection. Yeah,
carded figure. It's with Yoda, and he comes with the
little
little seat
Xi'an.
cram thing he has,
Yeah.
and then it's Chien, which is a Jedi youngling. I'll pull it up for the viewers here.
And what I'm referencing is just a video that we have of Johnny he has the figure and he just looks at camera and he goes,
But it was
Xi'an.
well, for context, it was a secret Santa gift with some of my friends. So we
It's
had
a
a
very
whole
funny, it's a very
had a
funny
whole thing.
video, but I want to
Very
capture that.
silly, funny video that nobody knows about.
No
Yeah.
one knows about it. I also want Zam Wessel vintage collection. One Zam.
Ooh,
If I can find
I didn't
her.
even know that was a thing.
Oh, it's a
That's
beautiful
neat.
figure. There's a lot of old vintage, like when I say old, I mean the original run 2013 that I want
Mhm.
to run. Because online prices are just really, really high, shipping too.
Very high.
And so
Mhm.
oftentimes collectors in person who are selling, they know the game. Like they know what's up. So
You know the game.
the prices are way fairer.
Reasonable.
You also can literally haggle, which I've
Yes,
done, which
I
is
plan to
good.
do.
Which I
I
will
plan
do.
to.
I
I've done
will.
it too.
Hey, Wado,
Eh,
wada
wanda,
wada,
wanda, wada wanga.
or like that
Here's the
guy.
here's the figure, just so I can show it off.
I'll pay you 7 whoopee whoopee for that. 7,
There's the figure.
and Jar Jar's gonna lick it and it's gonna hit him in the face.
Levi,
Um,
thoughts on this?
and I think I'm gonna buy it. Is what I'm gonna do. That's my thought. I think that's gonna be mine pretty
You
soon.
like this? Okay, good.
Yeah, that
Good.
thumbnail. I think that's kind of a mid Yoda though.
Yeah, it's an
Okay,
interesting.
that was a visual gag for any audio listeners if Dylan uploads
Yeah,
this to Spotify. Um,
right.
yeah, so like
Yeah.
I love haggling for Black Series. That was
Mhm.
my first. That was Celebration 2019 is when I started collecting. That was the first time I was like, oh yeah, I was able to get comics.
And yours rivals mine, which is interesting.
I will get.
I started 2015.
Well, I don't think
Marvel
my.
Legends,
I
though. I
think you
started
have.
Marvel Legends.
Yeah, I think you for one have
When did I start
substantially.
getting Black Series?
I think for one you have substantially more Marvel Legends, and I think you also have substantially more uh Black Series too, just out of box. The only realm in which I outpace you is vintage
TVC and
collection. Yeah,
books.
with books. Yeah, but that's that's neither here nor there. You're not really a literate guy.
Hey, I've actually been reading a lot of Spider-Man comics.
That's good.
So,
That's good. And I Thor. I've been reading Thor.
fun. I just
Um,
read never read it before. I don't know why, but I read like the issues leading up to the death of Gwen Stacy.
oh,
Very interesting.
she
It's
make it
very
out?
different than no.
Oh,
Did she make it out? No.
that's a shame.
No, she doesn't.
That's
Unfortunately,
I thought maybe, but
nope.
a guy had to ask.
Yeah, it's
And
fair enough. Fair question.
I
Unfortunately, no.
Fast.
But yeah. So that was an interesting read. A lot different than you'd think. How the things play out, at least. There's a lot of things going on like beneath the surface in those
Talk about
comics
it. I
that
mean, this is
people
all
just
this
don't.
this is new nerds. This is the part of the
No,
nerds.
it just Peter's just dealing with like a lot at the moment, and there's in that moment of time, and like and there's issues with Aunt May, and like there's this whole thing that they had like a whole scene where it's like May's like babying Peter too much, and like Gwen's like trying to like push May away from Peter, and it's an interesting dynamic that you wouldn't think. I
Speaking
don't
of
know,
interesting dynamics,
interesting. Anyways,
I am 10 issues into Jason Aaron's Thor, which is where I
mm.
started reading it because it's where Gore the God Butcher comes from, and he's going to be the main villain
And
of
is
Ragnarok.
where that sweet ass shot that
Yeah, a lot of
everybody's
the
talking about is
Taika Waititi was
from the
reading it.
trailer.
He read it during Ragnarok when he was filming Ragnarok, which is what inspired him to. So the fact that the director has read it makes me think that some of the stuff in it is going to be in it.
Might be promising.
Might be,
Promising.
but
But
talk about directions.
Hmm.
There, Gore as a villain, a lot of time travel in that run. By issue 10, there's 3 versions of Thor fighting alongside each other, like old Thor, young Thor, and like the main Avenger Thor. A lot of time travel going on, and like Thor is interacting with like his granddaughters. It's like cool stuff. Like I'm loving it. It's very simple to understand. It's not like Endgame complex levels of complexity.
I question if they go into time travel with that though.
But with rumors and not leaks necessarily, but word on the street is that potentially Love and Thunder could segue into Loki season 2 with a Loki cameo, and that would not be the
that was a rumor a while
and
ago.
that would not be the MCU's like the Loki in the main timeline died. Thanos snapped his neck, so it'd be like the time traveling one. So maybe if we Gore, because like the main part of Gore's plot, if they keep it the same, has to do with time travel, and if they do it like even loosely, I could see how Loki's or maybe Kang's TVA would make a cameo in some way.
Be involved, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. I just thought about that. I didn't.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Like,
I don't really know too much about Gore, to be honest, either. So
there could be some cool cameos maybe in Love and Thunder that I didn't even think possible before, because we don't know that much about the plot of the movie. This is a Marvel movie.
I remember there being. And there were like, people were like, "Oh my God, Loki is gonna be in Doctor Strange as well."
Well, that's nonsense. But there were like actual credible leaks of Doctor Strange long beforehand. Same with almost every show, and Endgame, and Infinity War, and Black Widow, and Shang-Chi largely.
A lot of wrong rumors.
And obviously, No Way Home, the entire thing you could read.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about that. I think Andrew and Toby are going to be in the movie. My point is, though, this is the first time in a while where I don't really know like anything.
Really. About Thor? I mean, let's keep it that way. I honestly,
it's kind of interesting, right?
I think we can both agree. Sometimes leak culture goes too far.
100%, 1,000%.
And it's good to know in the moment, but then soon after you're like,
it feels good.
I wish I didn't know that.
Then it hurts. Yeah. Yep. It hurts. You were circle back on the conversation though. You were saying trying to figure out when you started collecting Black Series. I don't think mine maybe looks like it rivals yours because I have so much stuff in box, but I don't know if it numbers wise my numbers are near yours in terms of Black Series. I
just was more meaning collecting overall, but yeah, no, because all right. Well, I remember I know what my first Black Series were. There was Finn in First Order Stormtrooper from 2015 from Force Awakens. And then I don't think I really collected any after that consistently until. Okay, I remember Django being one of my first.
Oh, that's a figure that I will be buying.
Probably.
That's on the list.
You don't have Django?
Don't have Django.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I can actually look up. Let me see if I can find my first. Let me see. I'll be able to tell by this. But anyways,
I'm do some quick speculation. What do you think the Celebration exclusive is going to be?
I don't know. How do we not know yet? That's my confusing thing. How do we not know?
I mean, did you see the yak face thing? Like, there's something called Star Wars convention exclusive. Like, it exists. Like, they know one exists in the system. They don't know what conventions it's
It
for.
must be Kenobi.
I don't think it is, man. I don't think they would
Really?
make. I think the mainline. I think that's just the mainline fig. Which I will say, I don't like the color they chose for Kenobi. Bad color. Bad color.
I can't remember.
Doesn't even match the marketing. Like, it's like this blue color. It's like the same as the Rise of Skywalker.
Should be like sand color.
Yeah, I thought for sure it'd be sandy, but I think it's too similar to what they have got going on with Mando.
Yeah. What? Oh, right. Mando's got the like orange.
'Cause
No,
it's like
Mando's with like an orange, like bronze-ish type color.
Yeah, I know. I mean, personally, I don't really see the logic in it, but I think the blue is just. Bleh.
And dude, A New Hope and Mandalorian are like the same color. Have you looked at that?
I mean, so is Clone Wars too.
Oh yeah, no, Clone Wars is yellow. Clone Wars is yellow. Where is Kenobi's box?
You just look up the leak, or not leak, but you and holding the figure. It's like blue. It's the Rise of Skywalker blue, and I think it's wrong. Hasbro ran out of colors.
Kenobi?
Yeah, I have the cases on order because it's going to be.
Oh yeah, it is blue.
I don't like the blue they chose.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm not a fan of that. It's a shame. Maybe I'll grow to like it. I just don't really associate blue with the series.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
And so ends Kenobi colored box talk.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Hope you. Yeah, that's a keeper moment. I don't think that.
Yeah, I don't know what it would be.
I think it's got to be something for Attack of the Clones, the 20th anniversary. That's my guess.
Really? They would be the type to just like put the Kenobi figure in.
Here's Dexter Jetster.
No, I wish. That would be an insane figure.
I know.
You kidding?
No. You know what they do?
Oh my god! Wait, that would be crazy if they did that. They would not. Hasbro's not that.
Here's
nice.
here's a retooled Jar Jar in senatorial robes.
I honestly would pick that up.
You'd pick that up?
I don't have Jar Jar.
I would.
I didn't get the Phantom Menace one. I actually was looking at it today. I was like,
I think you should buy it. It's one of the best Black Series.
That's fair.
Like just like sculpt wise,
it looks good.
like
I know.
Like it's just. I'm not saying it's like the best one ever made, but it's like in terms of the effort they put in. Oh yeah, I'm a notable
big Jar Jar Black Series fan.
So if they reveal it's special packaging, it's the 2002
special packaging Kenobi. That's what it's gonna be.
But retooled because they have that. They already have the attack.
No, just the Kenobi figure, but in a nice package. They've done that before. They've done that Rogue One, Last Jedi. What are
I
these?
guess yeah. I guess
Rise Skywalker was just the
Sith Trooper.
Sith Trooper.
Yeah, but they did that. Okay. In the case of Rise of Skywalker, it came with a bunch of accessories.
Bunch of guns, yeah.
In the case of The Last Jedi, it had
it
had two figures in it, and also had accessories. They had they repackaged those figures a lot of times.
There was nothing extra. I don't think
there's some weird. There's some weird variations with those because remember they did the sets with like the Rock, and you could buy the Rock.
Yeah, like the diorama sets. Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Honestly,
I think the best. Quick side tangent here. I think the best exclusive figure to be released, like set, has to be the Grand Admiral Thrawn with like the Gree helmet. And
yeah,
like that thing is so sick. It has his office. Like that's so cool. Like that's such a cool set.
I can agree. I actually wish I got that.
Yeah, that was SDCC, I think. Anyway, but in terms of celebration exclusives, the 2019 one was Phantom. It was like celebration. It was the Phantom Menace repacks,
right?
With the updated thing. So you really think that they would just release Kenobi? And I mean, I'm buying it. So either way, I'm going to buy whatever they have. But you think that they would just release? Like, I don't think Hasbro is.
They have a track record of it.
But I don't think Hasbro is good enough to have a new Kenobi figure mass produced.
I'm not saying new. It's the one they revealed.
No, I'm saying they won't. They don't have. There's no way that's already there. You know what I think they'll do? I think they'll repack. I think they'll repack the 2019 Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan and just put it in.
No, I don't know.
Other packaging. Because that's a good Kenobi.
It's true, but I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it has to be Kenobi oriented.
Oh, you know what would be easiest is that they just redo the Darth Vader. They could easily just redo it.
I
Retool
would
Darth Vader.
punch a hole through a wall if that happened.
Those that sculpt.
It was just Darth Vader, but they put a Kenobi sticker on it. It's like,
Yeah. Oh,
I
and
wonder
don't know.
how different. I wonder how different the Black Series Kenobi Vader is going to be.
So based off the vintage collection one, which here, let's pull up the image.
Wait,
let's pull up the image. Why not? Here, you should do it because you hate screen share, and I refuse.
I don't like screen share.
I refuse.
You're ugly.
I don't understand why he hates it. Hey, leave down in the comments below. Do you like it when we screen share or when Johnny puts up an image that completely blocks our face? I think screen sharing is superior.
Okay, I found the image. Give me a second.
I think it's superior.
Yeah, that's just the Rogue One Vader.
Right, but the caption is the Dark Times, which is kind of
cool.
Dark
Times,
which I'm excited for. I'm excited. I'm most excited for the card back.
By the name, you're excited by the name.
But the card back, yeah. What do you mean? I like collect them.
Card backs are always it's like a big piece.
Like if I had
here it is. So we got Reva, the Third Sister, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Wandering Jedi, Darth Vader, the Dark Times. So essentially, I mean, obviously Reva and Obi-Wan are new figures, but Vader looks pretty much the same. Which, I mean, again, it's Vader,
look at the
so
shins.
you can't really expect.
Is that Rogue One Vader? Are you sure?
Hold on.
It
looks an awful lot like him.
Anyway, the reason I bring it up in the context of the Black Series is that usually these days Black Series and TVC sculpts are the same and they're just scaled differently.
Correctamundo. Yeah, but
you looking at the Vader? I think that's a different Vader. I think it's slightly different. I think it looks the same. Like ultimately, most Vaders look the same.
I mean, yeah. Again, it's a Vader, so there's not a ton of variation, but it's just
I think it might be a different fake. Maybe that's me. Anyway, so you think it's just a final note on this? You really think it's just going to be a Kenobi figure retool or like in a
new Kenobi in a fancy box?
I hope not, man. If they don't do anything for Attack of the Clones, that's kind of sad.
They won't. Think about it. Even 40th anniversary of New Hope was what year?
2017.
2017. So that was Last Jedi year. They did the Rey and the Luke.
I know, but you're conflating the Comic-Con exclusives with the Celebration exclusives.
Was that a Comic-Con exclusive or was that a Celebration exclusive?
That was Comic-Con. Same with the Sith Trooper.
Oh.
Because the 2019.
What did they do in 2017 for?
I'm looking it up.
They did the Phantom Menace card backs for 1 year, right?
That was 2019. That was the Rise of Skywalker year.
Okay, so maybe there's more promise then on what it could be.
I feel like they did something with Luke. Yeah, this Hasbro Star Wars Celebration. It was you know how they did the like the vintage 6-inch line.
Mm-hmm.
The Celebration exclusive was the Luke Skywalker X-wing pilot in 6-inch scale on the card.
That's right, it was. Right.
So they did something.
Okay, it could be Attack of the Clones then. I wonder who it would be, but it could be.
Yeah, then SDCC that year, that was 2017. That's when they did the special Thrawn with the.
All right. So I hope we didn't lose a lot of people with that conversation. But...
We probably did, but that's okay. So, but Celebration, non-Hasbro related.
Non-Hasbro related.
A lot more.
There's a lot more to talk about.
How about some panel exclusives in terms of the information? What are we seeing with our eyes? I think the biggest for sure, like 100% lock in, Stake It to the Bank and/or trailer. 1,000,000%.
Yeah, they have to.
1,000%. That show comes out in 3 months.
3 months. Yeah, they have to.
Solo
I can agree with you. Yes. No, not good. It's bad.
Denny,
we don't want that. We don't want that again.
I want to eat Mon Mothma pancakes.
For people who don't know, I'm just gonna pull it up.
Image of Denny Solo.
Yeah, Denny Solo.
The greatest moment in Star Wars.
They had whole commercials for it, and it was this whole.
Yeah, that's where we knew Therm Scissor Punch from, the legendary character.
Right. That we all know.
No, the whole menu was Solo.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the menu now. All right, we can
Oh
screen share this because
man.
there's a lot of pictures here. So, do you want to screen share it?
Here, yeah, I'm ready to screen share. This is
Look at the
this is
collector cups. Look at the collector cups as well.
look at this. What is this? This is sad.
Mm-hmm.
This is just sad.
Yeah.
What is that?
What's that?
I am eating everything. This is an article from Screen Rush called "I am eating
That's
everything on Denny's
good,
solo
guys.
menu."
That looks
Huh?
awful.
Yeah,
That picture you pulled up, that looks awful.
yeah.
Here's
That
the
was
cups.
something. Look at these
Yeah.
cups. Oh
That
man.
was their driving force for the solo marketing people.
Yeah, not gonna lie. That Range Trooper cup kind of looks good.
Kind
So
of
does
looks
that.
cool, yeah.
So does that Chewbacca cup.
Mm.
Honestly, it looks like all the stuff they made was cool. It's a shame no one
Yeah,
saw
let's
the
give
movie.
Chewbacca goggles and just sell more toys.
Denny's water bottle. Oh man. Like there they are on the front.
Nothing better.
Limited menu. Enjoy it before it vanishes into hyperspace. That's what it says. Yeah, let's see. What does it say on the menu? It says, "Oh man, I'm on the Denny's. What the hell is this? Here, okay, here. Let's share a new screen.
Okay.
So this is what people tune in for. This is what they want.
Yeah, they love this stuff. The share screens.
They
Nothing better.
they love Denny's, man.
Oh, in the meantime, if you guys were wondering what my name is today, Kevin Thompson is someone who's going to be at he's going to be at Celebration, and he has photo ops and stuff. He played which Ewok?
It's like Chewbray.
Chewbray? Is he the chief? No, that's
Sherpa.
that's Sherpa.
Look at that.
So he was pretty much a random Ewok, and he's like on the Celebration like photo op list, which is small, but like which is big, but like it's really not that.
Johnny, look at that. Look what's on your screen.
That's awful, man.
You want to eat that slop?
Never eaten at Denny's, but
We're going to. There's a Denny's right by our hotel.
there is. Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Oh, we're eating at Denny's, all right. I want to see if they have any solo cards left over.
No.
Yeah, you got any in the back from 4 years ago? Hey, man. You want to slip me some Lightspeed Slam, which is Fit Slam with egg whites scrambled together. With
Slam? What is slam?
I don't,
Ham? Is that like a ham pun?
I don't know. I think it's probably like spam.
Oh, nope. Count me out.
It's called Lightspeed Slam. The Two
No.
Moon Skillet, diced ham, fresh spinach, sauteed mushrooms, and hash browns, topped with Gouda cheese sauce, cheddar cheese, and 2 eggs. The Blaster Fire Burger, the Co-Reactor Pancake Breakfast.
We don't need to.
That one's bad. Co-Reactor. I like the Crystal Crunch Your Milkshake. What? Can you Crystal Crunch my milkshake, Johnny?
Yeah, I guess I could.
Everything inside Denny's was solofied. Signage, menus, placemats, and even employees donning red solo-themed T-shirts while offering solo-branded gift cards. Yo, can I get if there's a viewer out there who's watching this, who's made it 28 minutes into this. If you have a Kira Denny's gift card that you're not using, please send it to me.
Please,
I would
please.
I would love that. I will thank you. I will owe you my life.
Well,
the Kira Denny's gift card. Why did they do this? What this is what their plan? Is this what they did? Denny's.
Not good.
Not good. Here, let me look up. How's Denny's doing financially? What is it?
No,
What is
Denny's? No. We're not doing this.
Oh man, Denny's stock is $9.64. Let's see how Solo affected their stock.
I did think of something on my list. I do want to get Black Series Fennec Shand. That's what I want. Don't have that.
Here, you want to see something funny?
No, I don't want to see Denny's stock.
Well, I'm showing it anyway. So, for one, Denny's stock has completely collapsed, but that's okay. But right, I want to point out this area right here where Denny's stock was up. It was $16.59 in April of 2018, and then right as Solo launched, right, it lost $2 in value.
It dipped.
This right here is the Solo is Star Wars story Denny's dip, and I don't know if they're correlated.
And then it kind of went down from there, and then back up. And
well, this was the pandemic. This was the pandemic.
That's pandemic. Obviously. That makes sense. Yeah.
But then it came back, and now it's just.
What if that was a Solo drop?
This is what Solo does to the Denny's. Man, I want to know Denny's. How big is Denny's?
No. What do you mean? How
You want,
big is it?
you want? Well, I feel like Denny's is it in the top 10 of fast food?
No.
No,
Top
like
10
what?
of fast food? No.
Like that's like Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Those are like the big. Subway's the biggest.
Yeah.
But like where's Denny's at, man?
It's not there. I can tell you that.
Denny's only has 3,000 employees. Did you know that Denny's was founded in 1953, 69 years ago, as Danny's Donuts? It's a fun. We should start a franchise and call it Johnny's. Johnny's.
And then at the end of its life, we call it Jenny's.
Jenny's at the very. We're gonna get a brand deal with the newest High Republic novel, but only one novel. Only one novel, not the whole thing. Really niche market.
No, we should do half a novel. Just the first half of it.
The first half of the middle of the High Republic. You can go only to Jenny's with that. That's gonna save Jenny's. We'll give you cards. Oh man, it's gonna be.
We'll give you something. We might give you
Focus
on the cheap.
We'll give you a little geode milkshake. We're just gonna pour rocks in your milkshake.
Put a rock in your milkshake. Yeah, just a stone at the bottom.
Just stones. Oh man, this is a comedy podcast. We're funny. How about that?
I guess so. Sometimes.
Let's do that. Harold.
Remember that moment when you were like, "Oh shoot, Red She-Hulk is the thing."
Yeah, and it was. You know the founder of Denny's died in 1998.
Yes.
Harold Butler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here. As a final note,
I think we need to.
Hey, as a final note on Denny's, let me read you this one line from Harold Butler, who is the founder of Denny's. His absurdly small Wikipedia page. It only has less than a paragraph.
2 sentences.
It has 5.
Oh,
it's not many.
Promising.
He died of a. Well, hold on, I gotta read 2.
I don't know if I want to read this thing.
Firstly, Butler died of a heart attack on July 9th, 1998, in La Paz, Mexico. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
He was survived by his wife, Jean, in parentheses, once a Denny's waitress and franchisee. So I don't know about the ethics of that. But the one passage I want to share with our audience. A Butler tried to buy Caesar's Palace, the you may know it as one of the large casinos in Las Vegas. The Securities and Exchange Commission
Is it not the biggest?
It is one of the biggest, if not, yeah. The SEC accused him of offering some Caesar's shareholders a secret and illegal deal. When the deal collapsed, Denny's stock price steeply declined. He sold his Denny's stock, once worth $80 million, for a mere $3 million in 1971, and resigned as chairman. And he fled to Mexico, where he lived out the rest of his days, and then he died. And his wife was a waitress.
It's not good, man. This is not a good thing we should be talking about.
I think it's funny. This is funny. What do you mean? This is what I listen to podcasts for, man. This is Harold Butler. Harold Butler cost me my Solo sequels. I blame him. This man's fault.
It's for Kathleen being like, I think Solo was a good idea.
Hey, in 50 years, when I retire on my $3 million Jenny stock, who's laughing then? Me.
It's true.
That's who.
We'll be laughing like
Larry,
like Jabba.
Oh, just like Harold Butler.
Right.
Man, he lost $77 million.
It's not good. It's a lot of money
because of that Caesar's Palace deal, huh? All right.
Sometimes that happens. But how about Star Wars?
How about that Lucasfilm panel showcase on Thursday at 12?
That's essentially like the kickoff ceremony.
Hopefully we're going to be there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully we'll be there.
Any word on that, by the way?
I think it ends today, so tomorrow we'll know.
Okay, that's worrying.
If you're, yeah.
But we're expecting something to happen then. Most likely there will be a just ideas have been thrown around, to be honest about it. But I mean, it's possible they will screen the first 2 Kenobi episodes potentially, or maybe just the first episode. Who knows?
Or maybe not at all, because they'll
Maybe not
make
at
us
all.
all watch like the plebs, because it comes out in like at that point when we're in that panel potentially like 10 hours.
Who
So
knows? Yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Who knows? Who knows what they'll do? It's freaking Lucasfilm. Hmm?
Harold Butler.
Harry Butler. Um.
There are no
Yeah, so they
photos
might
of
do
him on the
that.
internet.
I mean, hopefully we'll get some, some news. I mean, again, there's some, we should get some, at least get some understanding of what the Kevin Feige, Taika Waititi situation is. Maybe not like not, no, obviously not like a trailer, but maybe just like maybe a title. Who knows? Maybe a title at least. Maybe a quick synopsis. Who knows? Do you think it'd be that far already? I don't know.
I think so. I mean, they said
Yeah.
that they've been working on it for a while.
Yeah.
Kathy said that's the one that's farthest in production. She said that's the one
Mhm.
coming out next. So I got
Mhm.
to imagine that if we're going to hear anything about Star Wars movies, it's going to be Taika's movie. And he's hot
Oh,
right now. He's got a
he's
show
pretty
on
hot.
HBO Max that's doing really well. He's got Thor Ragnarok coming out this summer. He's
True. Taika.
he did a couple episodes of Mandalorian
Yeah.
finale.
Finale.
I and then I think since then he's been working on
IG88. IG11.
a voice of IG11. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like Taika is. I'm of mixed feelings. Either they just released this Vanity Fair article a week before Celebration to say, here's all the film news and don't complain when we don't give any at
Don't
Celebration,
ask.
or it's the total opposite
Hope
of,
to God not.
here's a little inkling, get excited. Well, like I said, we knew, and I said this before, we're going to get an Andor trailer. They're doubling down on
Yeah.
TV. That whole article was about TV, and
But yeah, TV is the future.
that to me clearly was, okay, get hyped for next week when you learn more. Whereas the movie side was, here's like the information, it's out there. We don't got a lot to say, so maybe don't ask. you know,
Mm.
that's sort of the vibe I was getting. So I could very easily see a
Hey,
world where we
where
get
we hear nothing.
no film news at Celebration. I mean, we're gonna get a ton of news about the TV stuff, but
Hmm.
what's your surprise prediction? I got one. What's like a sort of out there, like what do you think is something that
Just
you don't think,
like a project I just came up with in my head, or like.
no, like a moment that maybe no one's really talked about yet. No one's expecting. Like everyone's expecting Andor. Everyone's expecting something about, Kenobi comes out that day. Everyone's expecting Mando season 3.
I'd have to think. Let me think. But go ahead and say yours.
I think we get Donald Glover out on stage, Lando. Like
Interesting.
that's my, like, no one's really ever talked about that, but I think at this point, I think we're ready to confirm. Like that should be shooting next year. They got those scripts down probably. He referenced it on the most recent time he was doing his talk show circuit for Atlanta, the final season of Atlanta. Like he's done with that. The final season, pretty sure, right? Could be wrong.
Did we watch that show?
I've seen the first season. Good show. I haven't seen it all, but I'm
Watch it.
aware that he's he's doing stuff. He does other stuff, but he's done
He
with
does
that.
stuff.
Pretty sure he's done.
Do you remember when he was going to do a Deadpool animated series with Ryan Reynolds?
I do. It would have been cool. Maybe it'll
Very
still happen.
disappointing.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
I
Anyway,
wish that would have been really cool. Anyways, I just
the
thought of
point
one.
being, like
We'll
I
get
think they'll get that.
Okay.
I think that'll be cool. I think that'll be like
We
a
will get a frame to look like the animation looks like for the Droid Tales.
droid. Okay, so here's the thing with Droid Tales. I think Droid Tales. Here's my prediction.
Will
It
never
is
come out.
no. It's. I think it is either. It is the Visions of 2022. Either it's the Visions or it's like a December drop, random day in December, because we know they filmed it.
Well,
it's
they already. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, it's a weird CGI thing because you see they posted the photos with Anthony Daniels all caked up in his
caked up.
Yeah, he is.
He's like a bony ass guy. No,
he is. At ILM, they posted the photos of him at ILM in the mocap suit. Because it's the way she described it is it's an intersection of ILM and Lucasfilm Animation. So it could be like Uncanny Valley almost. Well, you know what it could be? It could not Uncanny Valley, but it could just be like those Blur Studios Old Republic shorts, but longer, like 40 minutes of it. Which could be cool. Except it's going to be centered on C-3PO, so maybe not. but it might be
That
that
could be
kind of deal
interesting though.
because they're doing mocap for it, and he recorded all of
Right.
it, so
Right.
it's in production still.
That
And
could
I
be
think, and
intriguing
it's
though.
on the box for 2022. So I think it's probably just like a 40-minute short. It's mostly a tech demo.
You think it's
It's
a
a
short? I thought it was
yeah.
gonna be like a thing.
No,
Oh.
I think it's a glorified
Hmm.
like tech demo of what ILM
Yeah, we'll
can
probably
do.
get a frame
You think a frame?
just to see what the
Yeah.
animation looks like.
I think it's gonna look like CGI, like
Hmm.
realistic CGI, like Avatar, that kind of deal.
You do?
Yeah, that's the whole reason
Hmm.
it exists. It's not like a show. It's a short. It's like a one-off ILM project. And so when ILM gets to do something, when they spend time making anything narratively, like exclusively ILM and Lucasfilm Animation,
Yeah.
it's got to be something new. And
Right.
Star Wars has never really done that. And if you're doing mocap with actors, like you use motion capture for realistic animation. The only time mocap has been used in Star Wars and animation outside of anything, in the prequels has been for the end of Clone Wars to capture Ray Park's movements for Darth Maul. And
For
even then they didn't like use them one to one. They overlaid it was more complicated in the Clone Wars style because it's not like those aren't photorealistic people. It's a stylized version of those
really? They
characters.
are? I thought
Oh
people looked like
yeah.
that in real life.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Could you imagine if that people looked like that in real life?
It'd be
Just like
funny
Clone
if it
Wars?
was it'd be funny if it was the reverse. We all looked like wooden maquettes, and then it was Clone Wars just a live action show that
Right.
looked like yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Interesting. Some kind of multiverse out there.
yeah, it's one where we're all paint.
Yeah.
That's actually in the paint universe, yeah, where the
Right.
Clone Wars show is. Anyway, doesn't matter. The
No.
the fact is that if you're doing mocap with Anthony Daniels and he's doing this, he's doing his C-3PO thing, they're gonna make it look like actually C-3PO. Like he was in Clone Wars, he was in Rebels. They can make Lucasfilm Animation is capable of making C-3PO animated.
It's true. No, I know that. I just like because I'm like it's gonna be hyper realistic kind of style,
I
or
think
is it
so.
gonna
I
be
really think it is.
more of a Clone Wars oriented type thing?
I mean, it's a
I don't know.
droid story. Like I don't know if anyone
Like I
actually
said,
really cares.
I think we're gonna get a frame and just to see
Yeah,
what
you
the
want?
animation
Can I
looks
read?
like.
Can I read what it says?
You can read.
As
Thanks.
Lucasfilm continues to develop new stories, the intersection of animation and visual effects offers a new opportunity for us to explore. This epic journey will introduce us to a new hero guided by our most iconic duo on a secret mission known only to them. What could possibly go wrong? It's a forthcoming animated movie scheduled to premiere on Disney Plus. Yada yada yada. So it's a movie. It's a little short movie. That's what I think with R2D2 and C3PO. Yeah, as Lucasfilm, blah, 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 Industrial Light and Magic's teaming up with Lucasfilm's visual effects team to develop a special Star Wars adventure. So here, and then let me share my screen to Anthony Daniels. Mocap. I mean, this is honestly the project I am least excited for.
Correct. That's why I am as well.
It's just
I just thought of it. I just thought of it
That's
as
that
a
of all the
tradition.
things we're like, oh, what's the excited for Celebration? You're like, oh, we're gonna frame a droid too.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at him. There he is.
Bruh.
That was January of this year. So he's
Okay,
working
Anthony
on
Daniels.
like they did something with him.
Okay, Anthony.
Okay, all right. Okay. Anyway,
Sure.
so that's what you came up with, though, droid story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nothing else.
Tales of the Jedi. Something.
Okay, we know what it is, though. We know that panel exists.
Oh yeah, I forgot it has. I forgot it had its own panel. I forgot about that.
And there's a panel, but not an announcement.
Yeah, right. So weird. So weird.
One of the worst.
Stupid.
One of the worst Lucasfilm marketing moments is there is a panel, an announced panel for a show that has not been.
Yeah, we saw the logo
announced.
from a leaked Lucasfilm crew
gift box.
box.
Yeah, gift box for Christmas. Yeah. I think we get a trailer for that.
Yeah. Isn't it an anthology though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Visions.
It's like Visions, yeah. Let me think. What else? Acolyte. We'll definitely get something with Acolyte.
I think we'll get cast. I think we'll get cast. Acolyte. I mean, Leslie's been working on the scripts for like the last 2 years, but I don't think.
Good.
I know. I don't think.
I don't think take that long.
I don't think they're in shooting yet. I think they're in pre-production.
No, I don't. Yeah, I think we would know.
My
They
wild
were shooting.
theory is that they will show a episode of the Bad Batch at the panel, and also the show will be dropping like within the next couple weeks. That's my crackpot theory.
You think over Kenobi? You think it'll be the same time as Kenobi?
Well, Kenobi ends in literally a month from now. The last episode of Kenobi airs on June 22nd. That is not that long from now. So they could be like, it comes out
Right. That is
June 29th,
scary.
like
Kenobi's gonna be so short, dude. Ah!
within 1 week, we'll have seen half of it. And Ewan has said it's just a movie, but they cut it up, essentially. He said it's not. He said it's not like Mando. It's more like a movie, just in parts.
Which I like.
I like too, because when I go back and rewatch it, I'll be gleefully screaming, going, "Hee hee hee hee, Kenobi!" But for real, like Kenobi literally has its finale exact month from now, from when we're recording this. So
I'm worried that. Do you think the episodes are gonna dip under 40?
No. Well, I don't think any of the episodes will be bad, but no, because Moon Knight.
There have been those weeks where it's painful that we like wait for something and then it's dips under 40 and it's like
Moon Knight didn't do it. So I think Kenobi, if Moon Knight of all shows could keep up.
Star Wars. That's true.
If Moon Knight of all shows could keep up.
I feel like Marvel's been more consistent than Star Wars though with that stuff.
Nah. Falcon and Winter. Well, maybe vaguely. I think Mandalorian got consistently longer, and then they would throw in really short episodes there at times. But
like that.
I don't mind it. I don't really mind it at all. If it's good, it's good. An episode's length is not like the second episode of Mando season 2 is long.
Fair.
Also, my least favorite episode of the show.
Well, maybe for Kenobi. Okay, maybe for Kenobi's sake, yeah. I think it should be not.
Moon Knight is the test case. It's a 6-episode miniseries, and all of those episodes were 45 minutes of content or more. To my recollection, I mean, some of them were like the first episode was like 52 minutes. The last episode was, I don't know. I thought they were all pretty long.
Dude, Kenobi.
I could be wrong.
Something about it.
Something about it. Something about it.
We've been talking about the show.
I know.
I think like this was like around the time we like met was when we would just be talking about this show.
Probably. I mean, it had only, when we met, it had only been announced
fairly recently,
like a year, not even a year beforehand. Well, no, that's not true, because
it was at 29. No, where was it? D23.
No, yeah. What happened was, let me explain what my thought process there. It did get announced, but in the same vein of the fact that just like how Andor got announced with Diego Luna and Alan Tudyk on stage, then they were like,
Alan Tudyk was on stage.
He was on stage, bro. I was there.
What a joke!
I was there in 2019. He had a panel where he was talking about Andor. He was in the show. He was in season 1. I was there for that. I am not hallucinating that memory. He was in the show, and then for Kenobi, and if anything, for like the year 2020 with the pandemic, Andor 2, they both completely went dark. They both got just redone entirely, scrapped, and built again from the ground up.
I remember Kenobi. Kenobi got kind of a revamp with the conversation when it was that Disney
Investor Day, exactly. So that is when I met you, or right around that time. So it was back in the conversation. It felt like it had just been announced because the entire show had gotten completely rewritten. Like that was when Vader came in and stuff. And that was when we got announced.
Imagine if we didn't have Vader in that show.
I don't even want to imagine that.
Yeah.
World. I don't really want to do that.
I don't want to either. Probably seems like a very sad world. Probably not a good one.
I know. No,
not a good multiverse.
We're in a world where Harold Butler died at age 77 in 1998.
Wonder if he lived longer in that universe.
Hopefully that under the table Caesar's Palace deal went through and he didn't lose $80 million. It was all of his money.
That's correct.
All of his Denny stock. The great game. Make a movie about that. Yeah, I don't know. I think the only other version of Kenobi I would have quote unquote accepted that I wanted was one where Maul was involved, and the show took
Yeah,
place
right.
a little bit earlier, and it was it was Maul, Vader, and Kenobi were the 3 players. You don't really do Luke and Leia, which is what's happening in the new show. Like Luke and Leia are a big plot device of the new show. That's not a secret.
Yeah, I think I'd rather the Luke and Leia plot than a Maul plot.
Yeah, it's tough for me. It depends on how it'd be done, but I would love.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I think I'd rather a movie with the Maul, Vader, Kenobi.
Yeah. Oh my God, could you imagine if that was a movie? If they, oh my God.
And I've said it before. I said it long ago on Kessel Run Transmissions. But I imagine who? No one. Just kidding. Rest in peace. But my story idea back when around the Investor Day was my pitch was that we have to explain how Crimson Dawn fell apart for Kira to take over and for Maul to get to
and what if Vader crushed it?
Malachor, and what if, because Maul is a threat, being the head of Crimson Dawn, to Palpatine, so Palpatine would send Vader to go crush it. But at the same time, Maul would also be seeking Kenobi, so Maul would link Vader and Kenobi again inadvertently, and Maul threatening Kenobi, like, you know, it would.
Yeah.
They could coalesce in Crimson Dawn, and you could make. I'm just suckering for anything solo related, so you could. No, I'm not saying Han would be in it, but you know, the Crimson Dawn story was alluded to, like, so that movie would be really cool in my opinion. That story of, because Vader probably in canon did go after Crimson Dawn. I mean, he is right now in the comics, much later in the timeline,
right?
But like he would be the guy to go take down Maul on behalf of Palpatine. And
that would be a cool ass movie. I'm just imagining like the
I know it would be
scene, like Ray
but
Park,
like I know, but like the finale would be, it would be like the 3 of them fighting, and that's how Vader. You could rationalize, like, Vader would think Kenobi is dead. Kenobi wouldn't, like, they all could just go their separate ways. Like, it would be a, you know, you could write it in
like
a way.
Like The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Like that, yeah. But the 3 of them facing down.
Oh, and God dang it! Now I don't want to watch Kenobi. I want that. I want to watch that.
In Rebels, Maul knows Kenobi.
Right.
Maul is like, what the hell happened to Kenobi? Where'd he go? And he knew Vader and was scared of Vader. So it's like,
I know. Why is he scared of Vader? We still don't have that. Like,
he's horrified of Vader. So
we still don't have that.
Like,
explained, I guess.
You could say it's like it'd be Duel of the Fates too. Like, it'd be just so
true.
So that's my little fan fiction with them, with those 3. I don't think it can work anymore with this story, because Kenobi being in canon now.
Well, this
obviously,
yeah.
But that was the other path that my brain would go to, of like, oh, that's a cool little thread that you could explain and also link these 2 together.
I enjoy that path.
I don't think it'd probably be as emotionally weighted as we know this show will be, especially when you're involving Luke and Leia. I mean, with Luke and Leia,
the show, then
it's a different kind of stakes. The one that I'm proposing would be more just like
general badassery.
General badassery, and also it would explain some canon stuff with Maul,
right.
But it doesn't like fly in the. It'd be pretty risk averse in terms of how it affects the greater story of Star Wars. Right. Like, you wouldn't need to. Maybe it's a comic book one day. Maybe that's a comic guy.
We should make that a fan film.
That'd be a hell of a fan film to try and
expensive.
Yeah, I don't know if have you seen that footage of that fan film that's filming down in California with the robot Maul and Ahsoka? Like, it looks real. People thought it was real. Oh yeah, here, I'll show you.
Show me.
Yeah, people. This was a couple months ago. People thought this was filming for Ahsoka. Because it looked. I mean, you can tell.
Not saying that we wouldn't get that in Ahsoka.
True. Not saying that this looks bad, but people were like pretty easily like, once you look at it, they're like, oh,
oh, I remember this. Wait, this is officially a fan film?
Yeah, this is a fan film. Found out? Yeah, but look at that. Like,
that looks insanely good.
There's a beheaded Mandalorian, like the way he's got his Crimson Dawn look on from the back. You know, people were like, oh, you know,
that looks insanely good though.
Yeah, you're right. It does look insanely good.
Oh wait, so I didn't know that was figured out to be a fan film.
No, that's a fan film. Yeah. Here, let me share a better image.
That's super exciting though, because I remember freaking out about that picture.
Did you think that was from something official?
No, I didn't think it was official, but well, actually I did for a second, yes.
Well, so did I, of course, but
yeah, I think we all.
Here, there you go, a better image. Like, look at that. There's the beheaded Maul Mandalorian on the ground. He's got the robot leg.
Ahsoka's in her Mando outfit.
Yeah, but hypothetically, she'd have it before Mando too. You know, because we haven't seen her. You don't see her between Clone Wars.
Yeah, but why would Maul? But Maul wouldn't be.
I know, but we don't know what Ahsoka's doing.
That's true.
in that time. So why not? I mean, she could have that outfit. It's slightly different if you zoom in on it. It's more like the Rebels one, if anything. But yeah, that's pretty sick.
It is sick.
Isn't that cool? Man, look at that severed Mandalorian helmet and the head and Maul's saber on the ground. I love that.
It certainly got them attention, so that's cool. Fan films need more love. I'll say it.
I'll say it.
Star Wars Santa, big fan film defender.
Star Wars Santa does a great show that we should totally steal. Where he watches he watches fan films. And Kyle turned out too.
I love fan films.
Who I'm very excited to hopefully meet at Celebration.
I would like to show you guys a couple fan films that I don't think you know about.
We could do that on our hypothetical Friday show that we've talked about so much and just never done.
Friday show?
Friday show? What Friday show? But yeah. So my predictions are Bad Batch will be like, oh, it's coming out in a month, and then Lando. They'll be like,
Bad Batch is just still a conundrum because they're gonna have to just release it either in two chunks. I know it's done. It's just when it physically cannot be a weekly show.
I think it can.
I don't think Star Wars will overlap with Star Wars ever.
So Kenobi ends June 22nd.
And
then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, run out of time real quick. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you at most you have 9 weeks.
No, you can't. You're not gonna be able to.
Unless they push Andor to like October or something. Like really, but I don't know.
Like we would know about it by now. I don't know.
Well, at that point, if Andor's October, that's 12 weeks guaranteed. I don't want Andor to get delayed because they said it's summer. I mean, they said in the Vanity Fair.
I'd rather Andor than Bad Batch, but.
Well, yeah, no shiitake mushroom there, but okay.
I think it'll be chunk. It must be in chunks.
That's it. So there's a potential. Do you think Andor just gets delayed?
No.
Pushed to like October or November?
Live action is prioritized. Clearly.
I know, but okay, the Vanity Fair article
push it out of the way because of
the Vanity Fair article said summer, but hear me out. We have an official, there's a dang trailer for it, She-Hulk release date, and it's like kind of mid-August. Like you think they would launch?
Marvel and Star Wars can do the same week. Star Wars and Star Wars cannot do the same week.
Poor Miss Marvel, right? Like Miss Marvel's getting.
What are you talking about?
It's like that show comes out next week.
Is that next week?
Poor Miss Marvel is gonna just get show overshadowed.
I'll just say it right now. I don't know. We haven't really talked about even if we're gonna cover Miss Marvel. I don't know.
Stranger Things season 4 comes out this week too. Probably not gonna watch that for a while.
Shoot.
Oh shoot.
What's with this week, huh?
Big week. It's a big week. Big week.
Star Wars is crazy. Crush though.
It is crazy that Miss Marvel comes out next week though. No one is watching that. And I'm saying I shouldn't say no one is watching it. I should say no one is going to watch it. It's going to be a significantly less viewership.
Yeah. Yes.
Because I'm watching Kenobi first. If they're
we're just gonna be consumed by Kenobi for a month. I think we're all in agreement in that.
Yeah, think about that. Remember how stupid are we? How effing stupid are we? Every time we talk about Miss Marvel, we were like, we're not staying up for the watch parties. I'm saving that sleep. We're literally staying up those nights for Kenobi. Like there's no.
Well, it's not going to be the same night. Marvel and Star Wars went to the same. Miss Marvel's Friday.
Bro, it's Friday is the premiere of Kenobi, and then the next Wednesday, Tuesday night is the next episode. It's Wednesdays.
Oh wait, and then Miss Marvel will be Wednesdays. That's so stupid, dude. I've always heavily disagreed with that.
Yeah, Miss Marvel first episode date June 8th. That is the Wednesday. That's the middle Wednesday of Kenobi. So it's not next week. It's the week.
I know we're not covering at least in videos for itself. Maybe we'll talk about it, but not.
Poor Miss Marvel, man. Yeah, it comes out. So the first episodes of Kenobi come out Friday the 27th, so Thursday night, and then the next week, Wednesday the 1st, we get another episode, and then the week after that, Wednesday the 8th, Miss Marvel and Kenobi will both have episodes. and I will like.
I mean,
But She-Hulk and Andor have to overlap then, and then I feel bad for She-Hulk because I'm actually really excited for She-Hulk.
actually, I'm excited for She-Hulk. I think you and I are the ones who are excited about it.
It's just us. I'm the only us. We're the only two, and Brent on
Well,
the internet.
out of who we talk to,
I know who we talked to. Yeah, a lot of She-Hulk haters.
it's just a CGI. I don't.
It looks fun.
I don't think it looks that bad, and it looks like a fun ass show.
And it's gonna have Matt Murdock in it. So, oh,
Daredevil.
why didn't we talk about that?
I know.
I'm so
right.
nervous. Did you see who the writers are?
Yeah.
Bro, they wrote like one like rom-com in 2008. Like, no. Why don't you get the Netflix guys back?
No.
It looks like.
And their story will pick up after Echo. Whatever happens in Echo, we'll see.
Gonna kill Wilson Fisk again.
Yeah.
It's gonna lose another eye
again.
Fully blind.
No. Kate Bishop's gonna hit him with a car again.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen. I hate the Hawkeye finale with a passion. I don't like what I saw. I'm sorry, Hawkeye. I liked you so much. Well, mostly. And then
you liked him.
I did. Well, the show, I mean. I don't mean the man.
No,
yeah, I liked him. I liked it. And then, hey, Kingpin just got. It's just it's insulting. It was.
Hate it I don't hate it as much as you, but
it was insulting to watch. And it's not like it's just the way it was shot, where he's like this, he's like a Scooby-Doo villain in the alley, and the way it cuts to the gunshot, it's like
he's not dead.
I know he's not dead.
They already confirmed it.
I know. It's just the way it comes across is just.
I know. I watched the episode. We're all there. Dude,
oh my God!
We have to pull up our reaction from that finale.
It looked awful.
It wasn't good.
No, I was laughing a lot.
Not in a good way though.
No, because at first, like, he rips off the car door, and you're like, "Well, okay."
No, but then he just sticks his head in, and he's wearing
he's
freaking Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, and then he immediately sticks his head in, and he looks like just a goon.
Okay, it's from a comic, and hey, I respect the look. It's a cool look, but for a Christmas show and it's a Hawkeye show,
it just doesn't translate. It
does not translate.
It looks.
I don't know where. Like, totally cool with it being from a comic. And Family Matters. Is it called? Whatever it's called. I don't remember the book. What it's called. It's a Spider-Man book too, so it's like, why is it even for Hawkeye? Whatever. But
everybody thought Spider-Man was going to swing in at the end. Would have been cool.
That was like I knew that was a long shot.
Wow.
It happened to be this in location though. But yeah, anyways. They did not need to choose that costume.
No.
And that was a Vincent D'Onofrio request, apparently.
Okay, Vincent. All right. I respect it, though. I think I
respect it.
I
just don't think it should have been for Hawkeye.
To try and get the white fedora Hawaiian shirt fit in the Christmas blue. Oh man.
We love Hawkeye. Man. We love.
Well. Yeah. Well, yes. The second one, I like Marvel, the company, largely. I think I like the comics. I like a lot of the movies.
Comics,
better, yeah. I don't think I like Hawkeye. I like the book. I like the Hawkeye, the book it was based on, the saga of Barton and Bishop, by Matt Fraction and David Aja.
I don't like the company because I don't think they give the comic creators enough credit.
Also true. Oh, I think that's largely like Kevin. Honestly, I don't know why Kevin doesn't do that. Is that like because DC does it? It's not Marvel. What's up with that, man? Oh, it's either they're gonna resurrect Stan Lee as a ghost.
I saw might have been even like a Snapchat article that said
well, they're bringing
Stan Lee is coming back. How?
Digitally, yeah.
Don't agree with it. I don't agree with it.
Yeah, 2 thumbs down for me.
In what?
Anything. Cameos.
It was so special. They ended on Endgame too. They ended on Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine. Perfect. Don't do more.
Well, Too bad.
We're just gonna have a gap of where there's no Stanley cameos, and he's just gonna come back in something.
What was the Stanley cameo in Endgame? Was it the
It was when they went back
then...
to the army base.
Oh yeah.
And he's in like the car, like the old car.
He's in the car. Yeah.
With the mullet.
Yeah. Time travel. That's a good scene. He's talking.
See, this is how they could, if they really wanted to do Stanley cameos like that much, which I think is a weird thing that they want to do it that much, but Into the Spider-Verse. Actually, no, he was in Into the Spider-Verse.
He was.
Forgot.
I was confused at where you're going with that. I was like, was
yeah, I know. I don't know.
Okay. Well, on that 5 seconds of silence. I mean, we've been going for an hour here. I mean, is there anything pressing you need to talk about? I feel like we didn't really.
I think
cover
we're gonna have a fantastic next week.
Talked a lot about Denny's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
It's a good portion.
That. I'm happy actually. A good portion, like a Denny's meal, which we'll be having. In
I don't want it though.
Oh, we're going. It's open like 24/7. You can't stop me. We're going.
You're gonna drag me. You're gonna drag me.
You to Denny's.
Drag me to Denny's. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. Well,
I'm looking at it.
I think we're gonna have a good week. I think I'm very excited for Celebration. We'll be covering it, guys, so do not worry. We're planning to do a daily vlog, so we'll upload at the end of the day and end of every day for Celebration vlogs. That'll be fun. Hope to have a good time. So it's gonna be me, Levi, Dylan, and Gibbs. And we're gonna have Brent will be around. We'll hopefully be meeting up with a lot of our friends that we've made through through the channel and stuff. So it'll be fun.
Boom, Denny's.
I don't want to know. I don't.
Boom, Denny's.
There's too many Denny's. What the freak, man?
Yeah, we're like over here. We're going right here. Going right there. Or right there. Oh my God, it's so close.
Don't show where we are.
Well, we're in this area.
I know. We're in the vicinity. Anyways, yeah, man. I mean, we got Kenobi. I mean, obviously, I can't believe that
it's out. It's out this week.
It's
away. Coming out literally this week. It's insane.
It's been talked about for so long. I can't believe it.
It is hard to comprehend that it's a real thing.
It's true. Miss Marvel didn't even have a thought about it until a minute ago.
Johnny, it is less than a block away from our hotel.
Okay. Stranger Things season 4, which I liked. They showed the first 8 minutes. Intriguing first 8 minutes.
Did they? I haven't watched it. Did not watch it.
It's interesting.
I saw it playing in Target today as I went hunting.
We might probably talk about it. We're not gonna
I haven't watched Stranger Things obviously since season 3, and I was really not a big fan of season 3. So
I wasn't either, so I'm with you there.
Maybe
we'll see though. But actually, sorry, Stranger Things season 4 part 1. It's in 2 parts.
Whatever. All right, wrap it up.
Anyways, but
wrap it up. 10 times, man. Number
thanks,
3.
Levi.
Thank you, and thank you to Harold Butler.
Thank you to Harold Butler. Shout out to Harold Butler.
And rest in peace. Rest in peace, Gwen Stacy. Right? It's a shame she had to die.
Gwen Stacy.
It's a real shame.
Unfortunately, they kept it a big mystery at the front of the issue. It's like somebody close to Peter is gonna die in this issue.
Oh, really?
Find out at the end. Yeah.
Probably Uncle Ben. He dies a lot.
Right.
Yeah, he's
died a few times.
A couple, at least. Maybe it's Flash Thompson.
When he comes back, in the 90s and is revealed to be a clone. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That's Richard. 90s. That's Richard and Mary Parker.
Please, different.
Richard and Mary Parker. Please. Peter's parents.
Peter.
We're alive, Peter. They're not.
But clones. The Clone Saga. You may have heard of it. It came out in 2002, directed by George Lucas, starring Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman.
Saga? No.
Yeah, I think so, right?
No.
Yeah. That's right. No.
Don't whip it out. No.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. See you later, alligator.
Peace.